Breaking news, baby dolls. Kanye West has just dropped his meme coin, but I've got a lot of warning signs here for you. So first, we're going to have a quick sneak peek. It has literally just dropped. It's already at 1.4 billion market cap. It hit as high as 3.1 billion market cap. And yeah, there are a lot of insiders. I've got a lot of warnings. I mean, I'm just going to run right into it, friends. Firstly, James Wynn is long this, so you already know it's dog shit. James Wynn. James Wynn. The counter indicator. I just amped a bag of YZY. This could actually kick off the bull market with retail. Let's see. I'm going to like it anyway. No. And look at all these friends. That's the sell signal I needed. Thank you, James Wynn. 390 million in volume. Retail's just getting started, huh? Inverse signal just dropped. Shorting YZY. Inverse James Wynn. And it's opium, brother. Love it. So let's go on through. That's happened. So obviously, Kanye West, renowned Jew, has launched his own token. Okay, YZY. But I've got to go through a lot of stuff here because I've reported this stuff over time. Luckily, friends, like and subscribe. That's all I ask you. Okay, share with your friends and family. And by the way, I don't know why this thing is ticking down already. Oh, gosh. Friends, I got to quickly show you. There's a guy. He's been buying $1.5 million here. He's buying this dip here. Oh, gosh. Can you imagine the renters on down? That'll be a sign of the trenches failing. No, here's the thing. Before we even go on through this information, just something to keep attention to, right? The Sol-ETH ratio is down, okay? And since the Sol-ETH ratio is down, it shows that there's not much new money at all coming into Soylana because everything's paused for a long time. Don't know if anything's going to come on through. Hopefully it does. But it's just something just to basically think about. Now, remember, Kanye sold his account in 2024 to a couple of known grifter scammers for $17 million. Okay, this is Kanye, renowned Jew. Okay, so obviously, friends, I just put it because I just love the idea of just putting the Israel flag next to him because I just imagine him just yelling in capital letters and just screaming at the top of his lungs. So obviously, we're having fun here. Let's get some PUBG music. So he did sell his account for $17 million. Okay, he actually sold it for 20 and then his manager got 3 million and he sold it to a bunch of grifters. So we'll continue on that later. Now, they have been lurking and they finally launched his coin now. They were meant to do this last year, but they got a lot of warning signs because, or they meant to do it earlier this year. It was like, you know, there's just something was like, they could just tell that too many people were ready for it. And it wasn't going to make anywhere near as money as they could imagine. It's probably not even making money right now. We'll see. They have made some, but oh gosh, it's ticking. Oh my gosh. Just, I know this is happening fast, but oh my God, it's just continuing to tick down. Oh man. Oh gosh. You got to remember, man, there's $136 million of liquidity. So, you know what I mean? So, oh gosh. Okay, now let's continue. So, it went up to as high as 3 billion market cap, ticked down to like 1.1 now. The users are reporting things such as there is a note by their terms and conditions which says they are legally allowed to rug you. Okay, yeah, which is true. I actually show it to you. Top insider wallets have already been dumping millions of dollars on the Soylana trench scum. So this is the thing, friends. Obviously, what happens is people, they saw the Trump meme coin and they want to emulate its success. And people are really, really desperate to just thrashing stuff up. You notice how, friends, look how fast this thing went up here. You see how fast it went up here? Straight away. Bang. So when they announced it, it just dropped, right? It just dropped up here. I want you to take note for, this is why Richard Hart wants to time the pulse chain marketing as best as he can, which is as late as you can, because everyone has this desperate FOMO buildup. And they're happy to throw money in. Now, this thing is ticking. Now, I hope people get out and find their way to get this thing to work. But I'll just show you. I'll show you what's going on. Everyone knows their memes. Memes just get dumped. There's no believers. It's PvP, right? Here it is. Kanye over here with the Israel flag. I just love the idea of just him seeing his name next to the Israel flag, just of how much it'll make him rage. Now, here is his official tweet. YZY money is here, a new economy built on chain. And he basically just tweets the code, the contract address. It's on Soylana. It's just a grifter season as we continue. Now let's continue. So you probably want to see, Somi, are there insider wallets dumping? Do I even have to tell you already? Now, here's the thing, man. You all know the game, okay? You all know the game. We all know the game. If I buy anything, I know they're dumping on me, okay? So we don't feel sorry for anyone, okay? If you share a ticket to me and you dump on me, or if I share a ticket to you and someone dumps on you, we know the game, okay? Let's not pretend that we don't understand. Yeah, there's clouds out there and it rains, man. It rains. You know that. We're taking punts, okay? So we have to take responsibility for this, okay? And yeah, I'm just showing you, these are all the accounts dumping and dumping and dumping and dumping, right? 1 million, 1.4 mil, 1 mil, 900K, 100K. So yeah, these are all insider wallets. I think someone just shared a brief amount. It's already dumped the clean 6 million. So let's just see some tweets. So you're telling me the YZY team is actively extracting liquidity and early insiders are selling, almost identical to the whole Libra scam. I wonder who's behind this. Yes. So do you remember, friends, if we ever do This Is Your Life thing for me, where they bring me in front of this like large audience, there'll be like millions of people out here who I have touched in a very family-friendly way. I want you to please tell the presenter when he comes out and he lights the candle, he brings out the big book. He goes, Sammy, your greatest achievement, the poop pyramid. This is one of my greatest achievements, friends. I spent 3 hours here. You don't want to know the phone calls I rejected. I didn't even see the phone calls ringing. You know what I mean, friends? Oh, man. I skipped meals for this just to make this poop pyramid. Mate, you've done all Microsoft Paint, okay? So the poop pyramid, remember, Libra, this is where Gaden Davis is. So it turns out, this is funny, friends. So all of them are shilling Soylana and stuff out here, which is it's fine. Just this is what you're getting into. This is what they know this, and they're just shilling it to you anyway. So it turns out Jupiter and Meteora, so the exchanges on Soylana were insiders and rigging stuff. Okay, and you know what? We understand that everything's rigged. It's kind of funny. Like, it's this bad. Like, you got that greedy. That was just, that's what happens, right? So the exchanges were rigging it, and then they were giving insider access to the market makers who were token sniping. All right, Kelsia, Nassim, this other scum, and these other people, right? Now, what ended up happening with Libra? Where did it all go wrong? They were doing so much greedy grifting and stealing from the people, right? And by the way, the market makers would get hooked up with the influencers. So you have the LA Vape Cabal, Spaghetti Hair, Sucking on Toes and Feet, the little fat kid, Prostitute Cabal. You know what I mean? So the LA Vape Cabal. Well, where did it all go wrong? Well, obviously, actually, at the very, very end, you just eat all their poop. Greed 2, Trump coin, Melania, you know what I mean? Vine and all these other trash, okay? They just move on to new trash. Now, so where did it all go wrong? It all went wrong because Gaden on the left, so Libra, something went wrong. So Gaden, this is how shifty they were. They were all corrupt, but they weren't. It was like how the Coconut Intelligence Agency runs in the US government. Everything's compartmentalized. No one knows the full story. So the snake on top, the tentacles, yeah, the head octopus snake. Okay, octopus are cool, more like a snake, just like a Hydra head snake. They were just scamming everyone, right? So they had these insider deception, evil satanic trash deals and demon things going on. So what they would do is, so Gaden, he would see OnChain that whenever he was coming to do the insider rugging, someone else would take it. He's like, wait. I'm meant to be the scammer. They are meant to scam, and on behalf of me, I'm meant to be doing the scam for them, right? What's going on here? So Gaden on chain, that's why in his interview with CoffeeZilla, he goes, look, there was someone that was just scamming. He goes, I had to take all the tokens for themselves. I had to be really greedy, like I'm robbing the vault. I got a vault, and then we ended up realizing they trace it back and they go, wait a minute, it was coming from the exchange. Only the exchange guy could have known it. That's how we were able to find out. The exchanges made money. Gaden ends up taking the heat. And that's why, friends, how do we even find out about this? It's because the LA Vape Cabal, not all of them made money. Because they're all used to making money on the insider deals because it's just grifting, scammer, subhuman filth. But on this one, some of them lost. They lost like 30 grand, 70 grand, or they were onside 100K, comeback round trip. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh man, I lost because they just grift the scope. They don't know the whole game. You know what I mean? They're just like, oh man, I lost with you. And everyone's like, what do you mean you lost with us? They go, oh, but I made money all the other times, but I lost with you. Because in their moment of fear and anxiety, they blurt out a bit too many things in their state of panic because they're trying to rationalize and reason with the people going, no, I'm not a scammer. Yeah, I scammed you all these other times, but I actually lost on this one. See? And everyone's like, whoa. Excuse me. What other times? What other times? And they go, oops, I spoke too much. Oops. And that's when it all started coming out. When people started, that's when they start dibbing and dobbing on each other. That's why, friends, they all take a social media break. They just shut their mouths for 3 months. It's kind of, friends, they're evil people. I don't know how. These kids are young. Okay, you got to be a real... There's some shaitan in you. How do you know, instead of facing the people and owning up to this and changing your life, how do you know the best thing to do is to go off social media and re-emerge after like 3 months when the people forget how you scammed them? How do you know that? Are you born with that? Friends, I'm not born with it. I never knew this. I had no idea. Like, how do these young kids, right? How do you know that? Where'd you learn that from? Is it built into your DNA to be a little scum scammer? It's something for you to think about. I guess some people are just born to just be subhuman filth trash who skip leg day. So as you get to see, friends, that's where all of it came out. It's similar to the same actions with the Yeezy coin. You know, look, friends, I'm very aware. This stuff, it would have happened on any chain. Okay, it would have happened on any chain, but I don't give a crap about that. I'm here giving you the highest value content in crypto. I'm telling you this is what's going on. Look, you want to go participate in that? Be my guest, bro. Be my guest. You need an edge, though. I hope you have an edge. And by the way, if you get an edge, please share it with me. Share it with me. Are you going to have a share with me? Most likely not, because you're not going to be allowed into the inner circles. So here we have some Kanye West, just some funny stuff out here with the giant, the giant suits out here, the giant swimmer suits. It's funny. I'm a gay fish, Kanye. Oh man, it's gold. Now I'm going to share with you this cute clip from Gainzy, friend. So Gainzy is going to explain about what's happening now with Yeezy coin. He's comparing Yeezy coin with Trump coin, but he's going to show you, look, this is not the same as Trump coin, but I'm just going to give you the real juice here, friends. The real juice. The real juice is Trump was a lightning rod moment to kickstart off things. Unfortunately, it didn't last. It was a top signal for it, right? But you'd never before seen it. You didn't know he'd actually drop it. Everything after Trump is the euthanasia roller coaster, doing a lower high, lower high. It's like, oh, this guy's got a meme coin. Yeah, you're cool, but you're not Trump. You know what I mean? So everyone knows how the Trump game works. Why? Because if you look at Trump and Melania coin, they only have a down-only chart, which I'm going to show you right here. See, this is the Trump coin loading, friends. Trump is down-only. See what I mean? Everyone knows how it ends. Everyone knows it goes just down-only, right? And then what about Melania? Like, you'd go her, but I don't know if I'd go your meme coin. Lady Melania, you check it out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Stevens, they know how it ends. They know how it ends. It's just like a wow, man, I didn't know it was like that low. Jeez. So let's let Gainzy speak.
Let's talk about the Yeezy coin. The most obvious play, right? Somebody is writing some shit like long Yeezy coin, full port. Kanye is putting shit out on Instagram. He's putting shit out on Twitter. Kanye is tying his image to it. This is a no-brainer play. All in Yeezy, used, full net worth. It'll be a Donald Trump play. Here's the fucking problem with that. Donald Trump coin was not a Donald Trump play. It looks like that in retrospect, right? Like, you look back on it and you're like, oh, fuck, why didn't I full port Trump? It was such an obvious play. I will tell you why you didn't full port Trump. You didn't do it because there were a million fake Trump tickers. You didn't do it because you didn't know if Donald Trump was going to tweet about it. You didn't do it because you didn't know if it was going to run or go to zero. In another fucking timeline, Donald Trump never tweets about the coin. That coin goes to zero with haste, and you lose your entire net worth. It's that fucking simple. Guess who made money on the Donald Trump coin? Insiders. That's it. That's it. The only people that made money on Don's coin, the only people that knew to put in huge fucking size, they were almost all insiders.
There you go, friends. There you go. Funny, but it's true. You want to play in the casino. You need an edge, man. I'm not saying don't play in the casino. I mean, you can do what you want. I'm just saying you need an edge, okay? That's why I focus on long-term stuff. Long-term, okay? Your edge. You're looking at different stuff, okay? Here we have look on chain. Kanye has launched the Yeezy token. No, only Yeezy was added to the liquidity pool. There was no USDC. The dev may sell Yeezy by adding or removing liquidity similar to Libra. Multiple insider wallets have prepared funds in advance and immediately bought Yeezy. This insider wallet, 6MNWV8, knew the contract address in advance and even tried buying yesterday. So there you go, insiders caught right. They bought for 1.39 million. They've left with a profit of 1.5 million. So yeah, man, you got these insiders and they're all side accounts and stuff. I hear, but I can actually see right now the guys who actually, I can't say. Okay, the guys who actually
Let's talk about
made the Yeezy coin. I recognize their logos. They've just made like a Twitter Spaces now. They've written Yeezy coin scam ? Because it's just trying to get like hype, try to get people to participate in it. But yeah, hopefully by the time you see this, I mean, like, friends, trust me, when I see this stuff, man, I'd love everything to go up. I want something to go up there. Can something hit 100 billion market cap so we can get like all of the world excited about crypto? So like all our bags can pump it. It is what it is. Now let me just continue showing more highest value content. This guy, I don't know if it's trolling. They've said Mike Shelton, the guy behind Yeezy, is publicly bragging about insider trading. Let's see.
Holy fuck! Holy fuck! We're going to $1 billion! Let's fucking go!
Wow, is that it? He goes, insane, bro. We made 160K in the first 10 minutes. We haven't sold yet. Wow, continue to FUD if you want. Very interesting. How about we have a closer look and see if this is just a troll message, friends, or they're actually talking about the Yeezy coin. You can have a just peek here. And actually, friends, I can confirm. Do you see how there's a lot of... See, this is the chart, right? I'm looking very closely. See where my mouse is? There's a lot of Morse codes, and then it pops up. So I can confirm that is the chart. You see that? Here are the Morse codes, and then it pops up. So, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, man, like, there you go. But, like, friends, I don't like this term, like, it's true. Oh, insider trading, It is true, though. You know, the whole game's, bro, insider trading. You know what I mean? Like, but you need an edge, right? So it's easy. At least we understand what it means. They're basically like, yeah, man, they got an edge over you. We don't have an edge, okay? Did they tell you and me what the contract address was? No, they didn't. So, you know what I mean? They were one of the wallets buying on the inside. Bonus information here for you. Yeezy has a waiver that gives them permission to rug you. Okay, committed by law. You agree that it will not bring, join, or participate in any something active against the covered parties. You agree that the entry of the injunctive agrees to pay the attorney's fees. Wow. Okay, so pretty much here, if you read it, I guess they're allowed to rug you, right? Which I guess if you're gonna put that in, it makes sense. Memes and on-chain coins dumping because Kanye launched his Yeezy coin. So many of you are going to lose so much money on this, and I have no sympathy for you. The coins you sold will run without you, and you will be forced to buy back higher or seethe on the sideline. So he posted this actually at $1.72. So $1.47. It's actually down 40% already. We're talking about like half an hour difference as well, friends. Yeah. There you go. It's at 101. So we're just watching it nuke in real time. Yeah, man. Like everyone knows the game. Everyone. You got to think about this timeline, friends. Like Yeezy peaked. I'm just going to show you because it's hyper fast speed supernova non-believer junk now. So it peaks until 45 minutes. You know, so. That's why some people, they're like terminally online, like me, but they're like actively just like looking for trading stuff and like, you know, man, friends, don't you appreciate that you and I, we have straight postures together? I know it's not as straight as mine, but you're getting there. And I'm showing you long-term mindset, delaying gratification, trying to like, you know, see the long targets, trying to DCA with the cash money as much as you can. See, your win rate's so high, man. Friends, you're going to hear about that one guy. Oh, yo, dude, I bought Yeezy. I put 100K here. I made 230K. Yeah, but you're not hearing the 58 people who got turbo blasted up here who are literally losing everything actively in real time now. More information coming your way. You have, check this out. GG, Yeezy, you didn't even last 3 hours. I hope you all learned a valuable lesson if you lost money on this. The trenches may now resume where they left off. Troll to 10 billion. Yeah, well, I hope that this is like a symptom of the sickness part of the trenches, yeah. And here we have more of the insider bundles. Scooter, you retardios aping a Hayden Davis-style bundled Kanye West coin will lose everything. 87% bundle cluster. If you buy Yeezy, you want to lose your money. So here's the thing, friends. The token distribution stuff, it's a bit of a myth, okay? Because, but it is true, right? A lot of these coins, people are buying stuff, and the insiders who are total scam grifters, they have all the token supply and they just start selling straight away, you know? But if you want to make a coin pump, I mean, look at Richard Hart coins, friends. You need supply control. You do need supply control. The thing is, though, you got to look at these on the balance of probability, right? If there are wallets already within 15 minutes dumping $6 million profit in something, do you really trust the rest of the token supply? That's all something you have to think about, right? And you have to make up your mind on this. Like, it's a punt. How high do you think Yeezy's going to send this? I mean, look, it went to 3 billion market cap in 45 minutes. You know what I mean? By the way, friends, I want to show you this, okay? Just think about this. Let's add all of Richard Hart's core coins, okay? If you add them up, that's 1.5 billion, 1.6, and then you have 2.7. All of Richard Hart's ecosystem with the pump ties, it's around 3 billion. Okay, it's around 3. So you have a Kanye West coin 3 billion market cap, and then Richard Hart's ecosystem 3 billion. And like they hit it in like 45 minutes. So I got to show you the power of these network effects and how fast it can go. But yeah, it's talking about evaluation, right? Also, Kanye West is super popular. Everyone in the world knows him, but you know, if another chain got popular, they'll just launch the token on another chain. Okay, that's another thing. They'll just dilute themselves. Here you have more posts here. This is from AI XBT, an actual AI agent. Kanye launches Yeezy token. Libra unfreezes 57 million simultaneously. Same wallets extract 1.5 million instantly. Who needs coincidences when patterns repeat themselves? Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. The same wallets extracted, they sell 1.5 million immediately. What is Yeezy token? Kanye's token launch with 94% insider ownership. Same old liquidity games. Very interesting once again. Liquidity games, huh? And now as I come on through, friends, you get to see me on the journey. Just watching this tick down again. It's down to 97 cents. I mean, oh, come on, bro. What's going on, Yeezy? What's going on? Yeezy money is a concept to put you in control, free from centralized authority. I don't know, bro. you know what I mean? Those words don't mean anything now. You know, it's just, oh gosh. So, friends, this is the guy getting destroyed right now. This guy is going hard on Yeezy. He bought $1.5 million of the dip, but look where he's buying, friends. He was buying at $2 and $1.47. Either he logs off forever or dies. What an entertaining night. Oh my gosh. So this guy is buying 1.5 million. He started buying at $2 and $1.47. Let's go see him right now. Oh gosh, this guy's wrecked. If this is a real guy, and yeah, friends, there are a lot of retardios out here. They probably, you never know how he made his money. Could be grifting, could be just a lot of Soylana money. So his average price is here. So if he's put in $1.5 million, if he's still long, he's down 750,000 already. That's just meant to see, friends. See, you don't see that. You don't see that. You only see the that one Jeter fluke shot kid, or just an insider grifter getting interviewed on LA Vape Cabal shows and stuff like that. You see them go, yeah, I turned $200 into $400,000, and literally go check the comment section. Every single one of these like faceless grifters, everyone's like, hey, find out the truth about that guy. That guy rugged this other one coin and stuff like here. So just, but you know what? That's the game. You know, I know. Look, friends, I know. We got some foot action for all the Soylana trench kids. They're like, yes, this is going to be the last foot I put in my mouth. And yes, it's a Pikachu flavor foot. Isn't that cute? A nice Pikachu slipper. So that's what they're doing, friends. They're just inserting feet into their mouths, thinking it'll be the last foot they insert, but it's not. Oh, man. So this guy's 750 grand offside. Can you believe that, man? Literally, friends, 30 minutes. Check this out, too. Okay, Kanye leaked how this game really works. And this was before he sold his account for 17 million. That's because Kanye was demoted down to 400 million. So just let you know, friends, Kanye's net worth used to be 2 billion. And then it went down to 400 million or something, okay, as all the estimates, because he got all the deals removed. Now, he comes out and he says, no, I'm still worth 2 billion. But a lot of the reports say he's not a billionaire anymore, right? And why I believe it is because he took this deal. He took a $17 million payout to do that, to basically sell your soul and stuff out here, right? So if you're worth 400 million, that's a pretty hefty amount. You know what I mean? That's a hefty amount. Because you're worth 400 million and you're trying to make 20 million off something. That's like a 5% bonus to your net worth. You're getting like a year's worth of yield in one event, right? But if you're worth, say, 2 billion plus, it's not worth it that much. That should be like a 2 days worth of yield to sell your soul. Think about that, right? Yeah. So if you have a 400 million and you're earning 5% yield a year, you get 20 million. Yeah. So that's a lot there. But if you're net worth 2 billion, right? Earning 20 million, it's not that much, right? It's like, it's much less. And for you to like desecrate your own name for that, it doesn't make sense. X promotional contract. So he goes, look, I was proposed $2 million to scam my community. So he specifically says it's a scam before he took the deal. He said, these things are scams. Look, I proposed 2 million, obviously, friends. When it came out, I go, look, man, he doesn't want to take the bait. I go, but all that's telling me is like, would you do it for 20? There's a price somewhere. I was right. There is a price. He took it. He got offered $2 million. Those left of it, I said no and stopped working with their person who proposed it. So they sent him this tweet. And by the way, it was one of these Soylana LA Vape Cabal grifters who sent in this tweet. One of the people who's actually behind it. And it was one of the people, I think this person was also linked to Meteora, Jupiter, one of the Soylana insiders as well. They were the ones who actually sent him this message. 750K paid up front. 1.25 million paid to you 16 hours after your post on X. Your post must stay up for 8 hours. It is a promotion of fake yay currency. So they actually had a formula, friends. A formula is like, oh, pretend you got hacked and do it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's just the game, man. That's the game. Don't hate the player, right? It's a game, man. It's a game. Okay. Check this out. We also have warning. Jam's win is long. Yeezy. So the inverse Jim Cramer signal is here, right? He aped the bag of Yeezy. And of course, in like, oh man, it's just like, look at this. Obviously. Friends, he aped the bag. I just want to see, when did he ape? Yeah, it's kind of funny, man. He aped. Jeez. Let's check it out. Yeah, man. He aped up here. $2. I'm long. And you're already down 57, 56%. So there you go. Here we check out some cute comments. We have Mr. Playboy Penguin. None of your followers would know this stuff exists if you didn't post it. That's true. But I'm not here to post just stuff. I'm here to show you when people are talking about, oh, adoption. Oh, come and click and make money. Oh, sell these bags that you believe in and come over here and trade. This is what it is. I want to show you this is it. Yeah, do you want to trade that? Do you have inside info? That's the game. That's the game. I think it's important for everyone to see. This is the game, friends. This is literally the game. Now, if you have insider info, stop everything you're doing, DM me, try to get my attention and share with me the insider info. But that's pretty much what's happening. You need an edge, right? When you're playing short-term trading, you need an edge, okay? So I've got to reiterate to anybody, it's not about the specific coin. We're here to learn the lesson. It's kind of like when you read Bible stories. They go, oh, what about the Good Samaritan story? Oh, you saw somebody who's like fallen in the middle of the street and needs help. Oh, I don't live in a busy street. I'm never going to run by anyone. You see what I mean? You got to look beyond just the little physical actual story. Yeah, maybe you don't cross into somebody who's literally fallen over in the middle of the street who needs your help. You know what I mean? Maybe you have a family member that, I don't know, maybe you have a sister, maybe she's getting a hard time for a husband or something, and you have to maybe just like, help out. And it's like one of those hard family situations. Maybe people need to borrow money off you and they're going through a really tough situation and you just got to, you know what I mean? I'm trying to open your minds like that, friends, because a lot of these things, it's not so clear cut. We don't get these direct one-to-one examples of stuff out here, right? So we're here to transcend together. Here we have Mr. Beetle Pop. What a failure. Absolute shit coin. You know what's funny, sir? It's even lower than when you posted. Oh, gosh. there you go. So we're going to talk about adoption. 150,000 daily users. Good luck. Good luck. You know, it's funny, friends. This is actually funny. Hey, look at this. 24-hour result. It's up 369%. And I've actually just made a post here. It's a sign for the Soylana trench scum to stop losing money on Kanye West's Grift token and come over to Pulse Chain. So there you go, friends. Hope you learned a lot. There will be more of these things out here. So I'm very curious, you know. There's a lot of things to learn about, friends. Not just the ticker and stuff out here. So we see a super famous person, one of the most famous people in the world, come in, launch a coin. Notice how, friends, remember Trump coin ran for, I think, 36 hours or something. Okay, 36 hours. Look how far this one ran for. This one peaked in 45 minutes. All right. Compare that. 36 hours, 45 minutes. You see? Think about, did the game change? No. There are still insiders. They're dumping along the way. Does this coin do anything different to the others? Nope. Okay, so basically the crowd has gotten smarter. People have gotten poorer, and there's less new money coming in, so there's less mistakes you can make. It's not as rewarding and stuff anymore. Okay, so I still believe you and I are going to make it. Long-term vision is the way. Like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you soon.